You guys see the lashes? Oh! I don't know how people look nice while doing this. Why are all of my brushes so dirty? I feel like this eye is more smoky than the other. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ritika. I'm a content creator based in Chennai and I do skincare, makeup, curly hair content. Today I thought I would just get ready because I am actually kind of running late because I have an event to attend and then I have a couple of meetings, so I thought I would get ready with you guys. I have already color corrected, so I'm just jumping straight in. I don't have time to sit and yap. I thought this would be like a fun way to show you how I would get ready in like a few minutes. I'm gonna leave all of the product details in the description. I'm loving using a palette lately, so I have just put like foundation on my palette and I'm picking it up on a brush and just dabbing it around, just evening out my skin tone. I'm not doing anything crazy. I don't want like full coverage or anything. I just want my skin to look like skin. I'm enjoying that everyday sort of a look. You can see that barely gave any coverage, but it kind of like evened it out. This is a Studio Radiance from MAC. It's one of my top favorites. You only need a little bit. If you have the right shade, it will literally do wonders for you. I'm just taking a little bit more and applying a bit more on the center of my face right here. You can see I'm not applying it too much under my eye. I'm just sort of keeping it fresh under the eye because I want to do some concealing. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a color correction tutorial, because that seems to be a hot topic on my Instagram. I feel like it would have taken me forever to finish this video if I did color correction and explained color correction, so that's why I'm not doing this. I'm using the Smashbox Halo concealer. You can see how much I've used of it. I have damaged it to another level. I'm just going to use it to conceal under my eyes. It's one of my top favorites now. It's so good. It's not like completely crease proof, but it still corrects and conceals really well, and it has SPF, which I personally like. So, and then I'm going to use my Real Techniques RT100 brush. You guys know how much I love this. If you follow me on Instagram, I use this in every single video of mine. It's one of my not even one of, I think it's my most used brush. Like, I can't live without this brush. That's how much I love it. So I'm just using that to conceal under the eye. It just like gives you this beautiful buffed look without absorbing too much product, which is what I want. If you have the right products, you can make your base look so good, but I do use a little bit more expensive product when it comes to my base, just because I want my skin to be highlighted in the best way possible. Now I'm going to brighten under my eye a little bit using the Fenty concealer. Honestly, I just use this concealer because I have it and I need to finish it up because I bought it thinking I would use this every single day of my life and it'll be the best thing ever, but honestly it doesn't work the best on its own. It's like a little bit too heavy for me, so I like using it just as like a brightener. I don't know if you can tell, it's like a very subtle enhancement, but yeah, it does a really good job. Now it is time to set. I also got this new mirror, you guys. I think I really like it. Like, I've been using I have this like blue mirror which actually is missing. I don't really know where I put it. I was like, you know what, I've been using that mirror for literally, I don't even know how long. I think I've been using it ever since I started makeup. Like, that's how old that mirror is. So I thought, okay, it's time for me to change it up and get a new mirror. I saw this on Nykaa and I bought it. I'm gonna leave all of the links below and make sure you check it out. I'm just like pressing the powder in. I'm using the Bindt Beauty yellow powder, patting it on. You can see how much of a difference it makes. You can see how shiny I look here. Matte. It sets and it makes your makeup last so much longer. I'm just gonna blend it one more time before I put the powder. The best way to apply a loose powder, in my opinion, is with a sponge. Just make sure you're pressing the product in, removing the excess on your hand or something like a palette. I don't mix my powder with my palette because I have like a lot of liquids on it. So I just use it on my hand, just removing the excess. It just gives like an even layer on the powder, and just you're gonna press it in. I go heavy with the powder, especially if I know I'm gonna be going in an auto or something like that. I'm gonna go in an auto today, so I just want to make sure that there is an extra layer of powder, and it won't make you look cakey if you apply thin layers, but it'll make sure you set it, so it'll sort of like sink into the skin. You can see it looks a little bit too yellow under my eyes. It'll settle, because powder has a tendency to sort of mix with the warmth of your skin, or sort of like absorb with the warmth of your skin, and whenever the liquid sort of melts, whatever liquid you've used, like a foundation or concealer, when it sort of heats up with your skin's temperature, it just like sets with the powder. So that's why I prefer to use a little bit more powder than usual, and I take my time and make sure that the powder is there. For an extra step, I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus. This is the Stay Over. This has no alcohol in it. I'm just going to do a few spritz of this. I don't know how people look nice while doing this, because it's literally like so crazy, but yeah. Okay, now is the time we do eyeshadow. Sometimes I do my brows first, and then sometimes I do my eyeshadow. Today I have decided that I'm going to do my eyeshadow first. I'm using the Fenty Beauty palette. Please don't kill me, guys. I just really want to use it before it gets like really bad and I can never use it again. I'm sure it's already expired, but I just don't want to waste it, because look at how pretty this looks. It's such a pretty palette, so I don't want to like waste the palette, if you know what I mean. I'm grabbing a nice brown that's similar to my skin tone and just going all over the lid. What this does is it gives like a base for the other eyeshadows to sort of blend, and there's no skipping when you use any other shadow. I know we set it with powder, but just adding a little bit more eyeshadow there just helps. I don't know why. I have very oily lids, so doing this step really makes sure that I don't have any issues with blending, you know what I mean? You can stop here, like you can stop here, add a little bit of liner, but I'm gonna do a little bit more because I am going for an event, sort of. Why are all of my brushes so dirty? Oh my god, I cannot even handle it. This is the MAC, what is this? This is the MAC Connect in Color eyeshadow palette, Burgundy tones. I don't really know what palette this is, to be very honest. I'm gonna grab the nice burgundy color and just go on the outer edge right there. This brush already has some brown in it, so it does translate a bit more brown because my brushes are dirty, so ignore that. But I'm just going to, I'm not looking to do it perfectly. I'm just sort of adding that color and lightly blending it to the crease, like so. Everything about eyeshadow is always about building the color, not about adding the color and forgetting it. It's not that type of a makeup product when it comes to like eyeshadow. At least you have to take your time, build it, blend it, add more, because you can always add more but you cannot remove whatever you've applied. So just taking a little bit more and going closer to the lash line right there, and then I'm gonna grab a clean brush, no product on it, and just blending it all the way through. There we go. We've built the base for the eyeshadow. You can see that it's very subtle, but it still adds a lot of dimension. I'm just gonna run the same eyeshadow brush through my lash line. Okay, now I'm going to grab a nice flat brush and dip into this little pink right here. I think it'll look really nice for today. Just gonna go right in the center there and blending whatever's left into the inner bit of my eye. Now also use your fingers for this, but I don't want to get my fingers dirty because I'm wearing white. So just placing the product onto the center of the lid and then bringing whatever's left over into the inner corner. Again, I'm just placing the product. I'm not even like blending it much. Blending brush again and going into the crease, making sure everything is nice and blended. I feel like the burgundy needs to show up a little bit more, so I'm gonna add a little bit more burgundy right on the outer edge. Whenever I'm in a hurry, I always use eyeshadows I know will work for me and will blend very easily, because otherwise you will be sitting there and doing your eye look forever. So I just prefer to keep it very simple and nice. I'm gonna grab a little bit of black and just run it through the lash line, nothing too crazy. It just adds a subtle definition. If I feel like it's too much, I'm gonna go back into that burgundy brush without any product and just sort of blend it out ever so slightly. I feel like this eye is more smoky than the other. I don't know what it is. Now I'm adding a little bit of lash primer. This is from Smashbox. While that is drying, I'm gonna do the rest of my base. So I'm gonna finish my brows. I'm just using a Benefit pencil. This is the Precisely My Brow, which is one of my top favorite eyebrow products. If you have very sparse brows, this is the best pencil ever, because you can really sit there and build every single brow, and it will look very realistic because it's like the perfect tip for that. I'm very happy with how you guys are reacting to the podcast. I did a podcast with Proud Brown Girl very recently. It was like we filmed it about 3 weeks ago, I think, but it just released on her channel. I'm gonna leave it in the links below so that you guys can go watch it. But I'm so happy that so many of you like it. I was so nervous filming that. Like, I didn't even know. I don't know. I just had a feeling that people won't like it. I don't know why. I feel like I spoke my heart out, and it just felt like I wasn't like grammatically correct in a lot of ways. So I just felt like I messed up, but my friends are really enjoying it. Like, everyone that is watching it is like telling me that they really like what I spoke. So I'm very happy. Let me know in the comments if you guys have watched it, or if you haven't, you can go watch it now. It is like, I literally poured my heart out into that podcast, and I talked about a lot of things I've literally never spoken about. So go watch it when you can. I'm just in a really good place right now when it comes to my makeup content. I feel like I'm putting a lot of effort into trying to be as consistent as I possibly can and doing all of these different things. And I don't think I'm increasing in followers or anything like that, but I'm just so satisfied with the way I am doing my content. And I feel like that will reflect in some way, somehow, in my, follower count. Whenever, I hit my milestones, I just know that this is going to be paying off. So yeah, I'm just really happy with how things are turning out. So I thought I would do an everyday look. Look at me doing like a freaking purple look with like a pink eyeshadow. I don't even know what I'm doing. I also have a lot of festive makeup planned. You guys are going to love it. I'm sure you guys are going to love it, because there's so much really good content that I've worked on, and I'm just really proud of the fact that I've worked with such amazing people. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't know when this video is going live, but I'm just really excited to see what that is gonna look like for me. I'm working on it. It's happening. Oh, I like the makeup. It turned out really well. It's always after the lashes when I can tell if I like something. So yeah, do you guys see the lashes? Oh, my goodness, I have black mascara on my white dress. Oh, I'm gonna make it work. It's fine. I'm not gonna change. I don't have time to change. I'm gonna let the stain dry and then figure out what I need to do. So you guys, this is what, oh my god, look at this. I'm just gonna let it dry. I'm gonna grab a tissue and just, ooh, look at all of that extra pigment. My makeup turned out so nice. I always say this to people, like, my makeup always turns out really nice when I'm in a hurry. I'm contemplating if I want to do a Bindt or not, but I think I'll finish that later. I'm gonna grab a nice brush like this and just just go right there. Subtle, 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 subtle. Woo! You guys, this is the finished look. I think I did a pretty good job considering I am in a hurry and I'm running late, but it's fine. Sometimes it just ends up happening where I just want to do a full look and I don't have the time, but I just made it work. This is within like 15-20 minutes that I got this down. This is what the look looks like. I'm very happy with it. I think it looks really cute. I don't think I'll do portrait today. I'm just gonna leave it as is. After the event, I have a meeting and then I think I have 2 meetings. I'm not really sure. I just need to go there and figure it out. But yeah, this is the look. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this sort of weird get ready with me. I don't really know if I was helpful in any way because I just kept yapping and I was talking as if I was talking to a friend. So let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to see more, I'm more than happy to do this because I love talking and doing my makeup, and I think it like helps you guys understand how much time it actually takes to get myself ready. I can never do my makeup under 5 minutes. So if you guys really enjoy watching this, I'm happy to do more. Do a lot of content over on Instagram, and I do not want you to miss it because there's so much coming up for the festive season. I just really hope you guys enjoy watching it. I will leave all of the details, all of the links in the description. Do not forget to check it out. All of the links are legit. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.